Hey, what's up, guys? I'm just going to go ahead and jump straight into the topic of what did Sony do this time? So I am absolutely bewildered. I am baffled, uh, perplexed. I don't even know, dude. $700 for the PlayStation 5 Pro. I can't even begin to explain why that is absolutely disgusting, considering that there's no stand with it and the disk drive is, I kid you not, sold separately. Yeah, they're not making a PlayStation 5 Pro with the disk drive added onto it. No, no, no. It's an attachment to the PlayStation 5 Pro. It's not its standalone console. But I mean, a 2 terabyte SSD is cool. Astro's Playroom, literally nobody cares about that. Um, that's absolutely ridiculous. So apparently, they're claiming that there's a 45% like upgrade to the graphics, but I'm looking at this picture. The only thing I can really see is that maybe there's a little bit more detail on like the leaves in the background and like the tower. Obviously, like the font is a little darker and you can see like the chain in the windshield, but there's not really anything that's improved. I mean, it looks kind of the same to me. I mean, that might just be my opinion, but I don't know. I don't really see anything in this necessary, like this picture. But I mean, even on this one, I can't really see a difference. Like maybe the crosswalk, like lines, have a little bit more detail. The cars, I mean, it doesn't really look like anything's changed with those. The tree obviously has a little bit more detail. The trash cans have more detail. Oh, and because why not? It also has AI driven upscaling, whatever that means. It says PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution and AI driven upscaling that uses a machine learning based technology to provide super sharp image clarity by adding an extraordinary amount of detail. That just sounded like mumbo jumbo, honestly. Like they're just putting an AI tag on it because that's the trend nowadays. That's literally useless. It's just anti aliasing, but with AI added into it. Like I also wanted to point out that there's no new game announcements from Sony with the PlayStation 5 Pro announcement, just the console. But they used a PlayStation 4 game to show off the graphical enhancements for the PlayStation 5 Pro, but didn't announce a new game with it at all. Another thing I'm extremely upset about is even with the disc that's sold separately, there is no backwards compatibility from PlayStation 3 all the way down to PlayStation 1, which is something everybody has been asking for ever since the PS5 originally came out. Like, I just, I understand that they're charging for that technically with like PlayStation Now and PlayStation Plus and stuff like that. And you can go back and play the games there. But it really feels like they're trying to kill off disc compatibility. And I'm not exactly sure why, but what am I supposed to do with all these discs? Like, if my PlayStation 1 goes out or something like that, and I have like 50 PlayStation 1 games, I don't want to go out and buy a new PlayStation 1. You know, I want to use what I already have, which in this case, I only have the PlayStation 5. Don't plan on getting the Pro ever. Consider unless they drop the price, then I might consider it. But I will not be getting the PlayStation 5. So if my PS1 goes bad, what am I supposed to do with all my PlayStation 1 games? I'm not subscribing to like PlayStation Plus and don't to this day. I'm What do they expect people to do? Honestly, I just don't understand the decision to not have backwards compatibility. I mean, I guess PS4 counts technically, but they're like like I just said a second ago, they're using PlayStation 4 games to show off the new graphical enhancements. It's just absolutely mind-boggling. Um, Honestly, I think, in my personal opinion, that Concord, the failure of that, might have spiked the prices for this, but I I just don't see any other like reason for this being priced so high. Like, if you want something with the performance that they're boasting, just go get a computer, go get a PC. Like, you could get a low end PC for the same price, maybe even a little cheaper, and you can do so much more on a PC, honestly. No new games being announced with the PS5 is actually like a big deal because some of these older games aren't made for the this generation of consoles, so they're not going to have like the 8K resolution that they're boasting for this pro version of the PS5. So, I mean, you have, like this guy said, you still have to hope the games that you've bought will be updated to be able to handle this stuff. And that's if the update is free, because greedy studios slash publishers will make you pay to have the ability to fully utilize the console. Like I said, I'm just baffled at this entire like marketing scheme. Like this guy said, it's just been terrible. Like, what were they thinking? Also, I agree with this guy. Sony, you need to make another PlayStation portable, or like PS Vita or something like that, please. I beg you. Now, I will give Sony a little bit of credit, because it says on here that there are games that are like confirmed to be updated. So Alan Wake 2, the new Assassin's Creed, Demon Souls, Dragon Dogma 2, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, Gran Turismo 7, Hogwarts Legacy, Horizon Forbidden West, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, The Crew Motorfest, First Descendant, and The Last of Us Part 2. It says several games will be patched with free software updates for gamers to take advantage of the PS5's Pro's features. So if those are confirmed to be free, that's nice, but where's the new game? Where's the new game? Also, what about other games? You know, that's one of the big points, is what about other games? And them upgrading and putting out patches and updates and stuff like that, are those going to be free, or are you going to have to pay extra for those? Like, there needs to be more communication, honestly, than just listing like 10 games and just leaving it at that. But yeah, that's about it. They did announce PSVR 2. I'm assuming on this new console it'll look pretty good, but yeah, just lower the price, honestly, and that'll solve everything. Like, if you take the price down maybe like 100 or 200 bucks to where it's like 5 or 600, which was what the original PS5 costed, that was with the disc drive. If you take it down just a little bit, there wouldn't be any problems, but this is like outrageously priced, honestly. So, yep, that's all I wanted to talk about. I'll see you guys.